Good afternoon, sports fans. You have tuned in to the SAGU Sports Network, and our feature presentation for today is your Lions are playing host to Wayland Baptist University all the way from Plainview, Texas. Might as well be Oklahoma. It's way up there. It's a long way away from good old Waxahachie, but we are here, and you're seeing some warm-up live action from the Schaefer Center, and the first of this doubleheader will feature your SAGU Lady Lions playing host to the number 9 team in the nation. In the nation, ladies and gentlemen, Wayland Baptist, the Flying Queens. If you're familiar with the Wayland program, they're known as the Pioneers, except for their women's basketball program. They are called the Flying Queens. There's quite a story on that. We'll visit that later. And I always like telling that story. But they come in a very, very healthy 17-2 overall, 9-1. Maybe, I don't want to say it was a fluke loss, but closer to a fluke loss for Wayland because they are just that good. And this is going to be a fun matchup, but just from the tip-off, it will be an uphill battle for your Lady Lions because this is an all-freshman team. Well, I should say all newcomers to Coach Sun's program and no returning player. 80% of them are freshmen, and we've got one junior and a couple sophomores that will see a little playing time. But there's going to be many minutes during this game where there will be 5 freshmen on the floor. I'm John Cookman. I'm your play-by-play analyst today, and alongside me, I am privileged to share the microphone with Steve Fiedler.
Oh, John, it's good to be back in the booth this afternoon. Great day to be watching college basketball.
It really is.
This is you know what? I think the SAGU Lions have a chance. They're coming off a solid win, and I'm looking to build on that and see if they can't put some of that chemistry, keep that chemistry going today.
Yep.
It's going to be a tough battle, but we'll have to wait and see.
Coach Sons has really gone away from his original plan in the year, and I know that because I've had quite a few conversations on what his thought was. The way it would work out was we were going to bomb 30, 35 threes a game. And last game, they barely shot 10. And it's become more of a paint game, and he's really leaning on his bigs. Where that could be troublesome today is Wayland definitely depends on their bigs, and they're slightly bigger than the Lady Lions, and a lot of the points come from the bigs. And you can look to the sisters duo in the Edgman sisters, Kaylee and Caitlin. They will combine for 32 points on average. And that's not quite half the point spread, but it is getting close to the average point total of being half the point total that Wayland will score. And if you can hold them under their average, and then you've done something, because these two young ladies know how to dominate in the paint. Who can stop them? Well, it's not that you go totally away from the three-point game. You're going to need Riley Lavender, Cheney Chambers to step up and do what they do really well, and that's shoot the long range. If they can get into the mid-30 percentile from three-point land, this could be a very interesting game, because that will force Wayland Baptist to pull out the bigs and spread the floor defensively. Right now, I think you're going to see them kind of pack it in and dare you to go down low, especially if you watch the last game from Thursday, OPSU. You could see where SAGU, the Lady Lions, just dominated the paint, got a good 26-point win. So it's going to be interesting to compare those keys to the game and some of the players to watch that I mentioned. Keep your eye on that, and let's see how this works out. Uphill battle for the Lady Lions. but anything can happen. This is the Sooner Athletic Conference. Right now, we're going to throw it down to the court for the pregame festivities, the opening prayer, the national anthem, and the all-important starting lineups.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we ask everyone to please stand and remove your hats as we honor God in prayer. Then after that, we ask that you please remain standing and face the flag as we honor our nation with the national anthem. Heavenly Father, thank you for another day, Lord. We thank you for your mercy and your grace and your love. Lord, we pray for these players right now. Protect them from all injury and all harm. Lord, we love you. We praise you. May you be with us on our travels back home as well. It's in Jesus' name. And now the starting lineups for Wayland Baptist. At forward, freshman number 11, Caitlin Edgman. At point guard, senior number 15, Angel Hayden. At guard, sophomore number 23, Ashlyn Shelley. At forward, junior number 33, Jenna Cooper. And at forward, senior number 34, Kaylee Edgman. Head coach is Jason Cooper. And now the starting lineups for your SAGU Lady Lions. At guard, freshman number 4, Mary Jo Parker. At guard, freshman number 13, Chani Chambers. At guard, sophomore number 15, Riley Lavender. At forward, freshman number 20, Jazra Williams. And at guard, freshman number 24, J.C. Briscoe.
And there you have it, the starting lineups for this game. Our very own courtside reporter Will Boone caught up with head coach Michael Sons. Will, what did Coach Sons have to say?
Thanks, John. Coach, your team just came off a great conference win only 48 hours ago. What's the mindset of this team coming into the game today?
It's always a lot of fun to play a ranked team, top of the conference. We're going in with the mindset that, man, why not us? So we're excited to play today, and we want to keep building. We're getting better every time we come out and practice, every time we play. We just want to keep building on it today.
Wayland Baptist is sitting on top of the Sooner Athletic Conference standings. What's it going to take for your ladies to come out with the win and get your first win streak since November?
Hey, that sounds good. I'm all for it. Really good team. We're going to have to play really well on defense. We're really going to have to lock in on their shooters. They're one of the best rebounding teams in the conference. So if we block out, if we make our shots, I think we'll be all right.
Good luck, Coach. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Will. Thanks, Coach Sons. And we're about to tip this thing off. And that's interesting. You know, Coach Sons, he'll definitely take any win streak. With a young team, I don't know that you're so worried about streaks at this point. But, hey, against the number 1 team in the conference and a top 10 team in the nation, in my opinion, probably one of the top 5 teams in the nation in Wayland Baptist. So can they do it? Both the Edgman sisters start off with basket attempts and the 3rd rebound. This will be the 4th shot attempt if they get one off in the first possession of the game. And Steve, like, you're going to have to get rebounds. You cannot let Wayland Baptist, number 9 team in the nation, keep shooting until they make it.
Yeah, that's right exactly what happened. They got 3 shots in a row, couldn't quite grab that rebound. And, yeah, we give them 4 attempts, they're going to score.
Jazz Williams goes up strong. She misses a very close one. That was a good look, though. Great pass by J.C. Briscoe. And they're off.
That's just too easy right there. They went coast to coast. Nobody cut the dribbler off. Got an easy pass. Too easy to lay up. They're gonna have to close it up, tighten it up a little bit.
And you got the bigs being able to run the floor like that. That's scary when your 3 bigs can run the floor in a fast break and be in front of the defense. So
all 3 of them got in front of SAGU.
Yeah. Now, do they have the stamina to do that, constantly, or is that just an early game strategy that's put together just to try to get some quick points on the board?
Well, I've seen J.C. Briscoe driving the lane a bit. Maybe we can initiate some contact, maybe get some foul trouble. It's good aggressive play, getting to the line. Missed that front end of the 1-1 here, but maybe she might find something that'll be able to attack the lane a little bit.
And there she goes. She scores one of the 2 shots, and you're right, Steve. That's just, again, way
3
too.
3 passes, length of the floor.
Yep.
Coach going to have to do something about that.
Gotta protect the entry pass. That entry pass has not got anybody in front of it. Big shot by Mary Jo Parker.
Way downtown. Mary Jo Parker. Nice, clean look. Great rhythm. Drained it. That's a good sign.
It is a good sign. And going to need a little more of that. And maybe, just maybe, that's going to be backcourt. And it will be Lady Lions basketball with an opportunity to tie this thing up early after some really good looks that Wayland has. I'm sure Coach Sons is delighted that he's in that position at this point in the game after how many shots they've been able to take. That's an unforced turnover by Mary Jo Parker. But she gets the rebound. Much needed. They get another try at this. The Lady Lions do. Bad pass again. One of the rare bad passes you will see from J.C. Briscoe. She just does not make many mistakes. That is strength. My goodness.
Wow, absorb the contact.
Yeah. To be fouled by Jazz Williams like that and be able to just go through it. I would say Kaylee Edgman is definitely in the running for Player of the Year in the Sooner Athletic Conference. Briscoe starts the offense from the top left, going high post. Nice swing over. They're going to try Parker from the 3 again. She's too long. Nice little stop and pop. Going to have to protect. That second chance point. That was 3 tries, and it's the second chance points that are really allowing Wayland Baptist to pull away here. 10-4, 6-point lead early on. Coach Sun says, I got to get a timeout. We got to talk about this. What's he saying, Steve?
Well, they're saying you got to get back on defense is what he's saying. About 75% of the possessions there, they're getting beat down the court. They don't have anybody set up in the paint, so they're getting offensive rebounds. Maybe a little out hustler. Maybe time to put a little fire into him a little bit.
Absolutely. Got to get charged up, and they got to get used to the pace. Obviously, last Thursday they had a 26-point win. Never saw a pace like this in that whole game. It was half court against half court styled offense. Now they got to readjust and understand Wayland can just run it and run it fast. Now Wayland's in kind of a token full court pressure. J.C. Briscoe runs the lanes, gets it broken. Now they're in their half court set. Riley Lavender trying to do something to get open. Cheney Chambers, she can shoot it.
Wow.
And there it is.
They're going to need her to do more of that if they're going to stay in this game and have a chance to win.
Absolutely. This team is no stranger to shooting a lot of threes if they have to. And there's your center stepping out. They have her listed at the forward spot, but she's the biggest body on the floor, and that's Jenna Cooper. And when your center can kind of step out, and I believe she was behind the men's line, and just clean bust. Briscoe way off to front left. Wayland swings it around, and there she scores two
back-to-back threes from nearly NBA range.
That was way back.
She did not hesitate.
Both of those had a lot of real estate between her and the rim, and Riley Lavender comes up short. It's going to be a foul on Cheney Chambers. And in women's basketball, team fouls only have to be at 5 to initiate the bonus free throw. And again, only in women's basketball, it's a double bonus automatically. So every quarter it resets. You get 5 team fouls, you're shooting. 2 shots. Jenna Cooper trying to work the baseline. Gets it out to Hedgeman. From the corner, things are beginning to really fall well for the Flying Queens. That last shot was Kenton Moreno. Oh, nice left-handed scoop.
Beautiful move. Attacking the basket, initiating contact.
Flying Queens content with just kind of working around the horn. Let's see how this half-court offense looks. It's looked really well. Too long from the 3, but an easy rebound. Jenna Cooper again. 2 for 3 from three-point line. Going down to the younger Edgman sister.
It's a good call. Good defensive stand there by the Lady Lions. You know, they were able to grab a couple offensive rebounds, but they hung in tight, packed it in a little bit, and were able to force that turnover right there. See if they can handle the ball, break this little bit of press here.
Token press by the Flying Queens, easily broken by the Lady Lions. Now Briscoe gets it up. That was looked on just barely off on the right side of the rim for Mary Jo Parker. Good steal by Briscoe. Briscoe surveying the land. She's going to go all the way in. Misses the easy one. They got numbers, Wayland Baptist does. And that's Moreno with the air ball layup. Briscoe setting up the half-court offense for the Lady Lions. Now Mary Jo Parker on the left. Give it a little different look. Got the shooters down in the corner. Lavender. Nice man-to-man defense on Lavender. Good strength. Once Jazra Williams got it down on the block, she showed good strength to hold on to that, get into her move, got fouled on the floor. And that is going to, I think that is going to be team foul number 2 against Wayland. Briscoe to throw it in. Mary Jo Parker gets rid of it to the newcomer to the game, Autumn Moore. Moore throws it out of bounds. She saw a cutting Briscoe to the basket, just couldn't make the pass. Flying Queens working around. They're in their half-court style offense, which was, to me, going to be maybe one of the most troublesome things for the Lady Lions, having to deal with all the height. Edgman fakes the drive.
They're struggling on the defensive boards. Just can't quite grab that rebound. Second, third chance points for the Flying Queens.
And Flying Queens shooting a very high percentage. McMahon gets her hands on the ball, but could not wrangle it in. Flying Queens off to the races. They've actually pulled it out. Quick shot from way out by Jessica Metcalf. Autumn Moore, good looking stop and pop shot. Great rebound by Briscoe. Riley Lavender way off the mark. Here comes Metcalf. They're going to say that's a jump ball. Good call. And the possession arrow stays with Wayland Baptist. After some line change there, Ashlyn Shelley comes back in. She will inbound the ball to Cooper. Cooper gets it out. That's short by Edgman from long range. Here comes Autumn Moore. She's a slasher type player. She's been scoring a lot lately. McMinn seizes the opportunity quickly with the 17-footer. Here comes Edgman. She's hard to stop.
Nice defense down low.
It was great defense and got a little too handsy by the Flying Queens. And a quick whistle from the referee. And that is going to be 3 team fouls for Wayland Baptist.
I think maybe that might be the equation right there. That might be the way to start. At least make it work. Don't give anything easy down there. Maybe they can get a few stops.
Yeah.
Certainly wasn't afraid to body her up there. And I made her miss, got the rebound.
And got a couple hurt players on the floor. And that's J.C. Briscoe. That was a awkward collision there. And you saw she got kind of poked in the side, probably from the hip. And looked like it hurt. Coach Sun's going to just check this out, make sure his star freshman is going to be okay. She's the kind of gritty player, rub a little dirt on it and get back out on the court. She doesn't like to not be on the court, and that's what you want in your floor general.
Yeah,
she wants to run the show, and she does a really good job.
I'm sure she wanted to come out of the game. The coach wanted to make sure she's all right, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely gritty.
Good call.
She'll be back in here pretty quick, I'm sure.
Autumn Moore can handle the ball as well, and she's down in jail now. She's in trouble. Tries to get it to McMinn over the top of Angel Hayden, and Hayden's too good of a defender.
Boy, she was quick. She's going to make her work. She's going to have to handle the ball really well.
Tilly Beddick comes off the bench. Her first opportunity in the game right now. Hands it off to Moore. Moore sets it up as an ISO, going against probably the best defender on the Flying Queens. And I don't know if the scouting report got to Autumn Moore about who that was, but you can see the quick hands of Hayden getting inside and easy handle on the ball. I don't know if I actually agree with that call because it looked like all ball.
It looked pretty clean.
It did.
She got the benefit of the whistle there, though.
But that's a good thing. Autumn Moore loves to just put her head down and go to the basket and try to score. She misses the first one. Now, Wayland Baptist, if they get one more foul, it will be automatic 2-shot foul no matter what, because the Lady Lions will be in the bonus. Here comes Jenna Cooper. Oh, what a great follow That's why she's the second leading scorer on the Flying Queen. She comes and really essentially she shares top scoring with Kaylee Edgman. They both are at 18 points a game. Kaylee is 18.2. Jenna Cooper is 18.1. So sharing the top spot in scoring between Edgman and Cooper there. So no wonder. That's how she does it. She could go in, get her rebound. You could tell she has been taught the right way to play basketball off the glass, and she is high impact.
25-point first quarter.
Yeah.
That pace is set for 100. They're averaging about a little over 83 a game right now. They're ahead of pace right now. The Lady Lions have to find a way to slow them down.
Yeah, and that's nice up and under by Kyla McMinn. That's a long shot. Oh,
wow.
Nothing but net. Jenna Cooper.
Jenna Cooper at the buzzer.
Wow.
Pulled up from way downtown. Nothing but net. Wow.
So I would say over half, and we're waiting on the stats to get updated to find out, but over half of the 28 points probably came at the hands of Jenna Cooper. Right there, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. That's just in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if she, I just don't think she will. Not that she can't, but I don't think she will keep that pace. But
pace
think
for
about
a 60-point game.
Oh my, Michael Jordan-esque from Jenna Cooper.
She single-handedly outscored the Lady Lions. That's never a good thing when one player outscores your whole team.
And she comes in shooting just under 40% per game. And I think right now, I would dare say she's above 70% in her percentage for this game. So the storyline of the first quarter is definitely Jenna Cooper. And the Edgman sisters have provided a lot of getting the hands on the ball, keeping it alive. And
well, you can certainly see why they're 9-1 in the conference play and ranked number 9 in the nation.
Yeah.
You watch them on the floor.
Yeah, they know how to play. Great pass. Great running of the court. Got the angle, and that's from the freshman, Caitlin Edgman. These Edgman sisters have been taught how to play basketball in a very fundamental way, but they play real free. And that's always dangerous if you're an opponent having to guard them. Almost a 20-point lead for Wayland Baptist to start. Good rebound by Jazz Williams, and those rebounds are coming hard. She did take that one away from Edgman.
Oh, she's certainly not backing down. That's a good sign. You know, you're down early. Sometimes you can kind of get your confidence down, but she's definitely willing to hang in there and put forth the effort. That's a good sign.
Gonna have to hit all your free throws today to stay competitive. And she gets the second of those. We got to change out. Caitlin Edgman is out. That is her second foul. So coach is going to not take any chances. Leave her fresh probably for the second half. Good shot from the corner. Oh, nice cut. Lavender gets the tip, but did not pay attention and thought that Lara Mason was going to go just kind of ease back, and she cut back to the basket and was wide open. That was kind of a buzzer beater, shot clock buzzer beater for Jenna Cooper. And right now, from what we've seen, you don't want to give her any space. Like, she can shoot from anywhere on the court.
And she's not afraid to do it. She will pull the trigger from anywhere definitely got to know where she's at all times.
Lavender trying to get something going for herself. Gets that.
Oh, that was a nice rotation. Just a little too much body there. Good defensive rotation. Double her on the block. Boy, that was a little. I'm not sure that was a foul, but
yeah, they've been calling that. You get your hands in the cookie jar, and seems like these refs do not want the Cookie Monster to show up. Nice put in there, and I believe that was Lara Mason. Long distance from Briscoe, off the mark. Easy rebound for Cooper. Cooper's on a record-setting pace right now for points and rebounds. Oh, great dish.
There it
over
is.
The top. That looks good.
Ran
Briscoe.
the floor. Mary Jo right down the middle.
Yep.
Good feed.
Briscoe to Parker connection. We saw that quite a bit in Thursday's game, and it's good to see that the running of the floor pay off. It hasn't paid off quite yet. They're running the floor well. It's just little things. Either the ball's not going in the hole or just kind of flies out, goes out of bounds. And it's good to see that connection. That builds a little momentum and confidence.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to build up some confidence. And there you see you're seeing 4 of the Sooner Athletic Conference ladies games being played, including the one here in the Schaefer Center. John Brown University is on the road, just down the road from us in Fort Worth at Texas Wesleyan. And Central Christian playing in Oklahoma at Southwestern Christian University. We saw them the other night, Steve, and they were really good. Then Langston.
They're going to be a tough team. They're going to be a tough team down the stretch.
Yeah, they will be. They are fun. They do what young teams do, and they drop a few games they shouldn't. But the Southwestern Christian Eagles, I believe, are going to be in the mix there towards the end of the year to host a tournament game, be it one of the top 4 teams. Briscoe sets it up, gets it to Lavender as she cuts over the top. Lavender looking for her shot. She's feeling it now. And that's what, if you can get Riley Lavender on pace, she's the leading scorer on this team, and she can do a lot of damage.
It looks like there's something a high screen and roll forward, giving her a chance to shoot it or dish it.
Yeah.
Chose to shoot it there and drained it.
Kaylee Edgman from the corner, and she is, again, kind of the co-points getter for the Flying Queens. Great pass by Cooper. And then the next pass, not so good. That's Ashlyn Shelley. Unforced turnover by the Flying Queens. Not that they're too worried about it with a 19-point lead, but you don't want that to be a sign of things to come. Mary Jo Parker doing a little work. Quick stop and pop. Rolls around the rim, comes off. Cooper. That's a good-looking shot, but no good by Moreno. I'm sorry, Angel Hayden. Hayden is the 4th leading scorer, and she starts the class of points getters for this team that are not in double digits. She's very close, but the Edgman sisters and Cooper are all around 15 and up in points per game. Oh, that is a beautiful looking shot.
That was right in rhythm.
Canton Moreno.
Really nice. Everything seems to be falling for the Flying Queens right now.
According to the stats sheet for the season, Canton Moreno seems to be new to this team. Either she's just transferred in, or maybe an injury sometimes keeps you from playing the first, but looks like she's just starting up her career with the Flying Queens in her 2nd game. Oh, Jazz Williams just wills that one to go in, and Jazz Williams was the player of the game for the Lady Lions on Thursday against Oklahoma Panhandle State. She got 19 points, 8 rebounds. She had a huge night, and they're going to need another one from her tonight.
Yeah, they're going to need more of that if they're going to expect to get back in this game. There's a high screen and roll again.
Lavender saves it from going out of bounds, gets it back to Briscoe. Now Briscoe going to try to set up the half-court look, gets it over to Cheney Chambers, back to Briscoe, triple threat. She puts her head down, goes in. Just too much length on the bigs down on the front court for Wayland Baptist. Moreno gets the rebound, gets it to Cooper. Cooper drives in, and that's actually going to be a charge on Cooper.
Wow. She stood in there, took that contact. Had some guts there, paid off right there. You don't see a lot of those charges taken nowadays, but she wasn't afraid of standing there and take that charge. A little turnover here, maybe they can get something going, get the offense going. Sometimes that charge is just what you need to kind of get the fire burn a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get you motivated.
Charges are like what's that you put on charcoal? Yeah, the really
lighter
good,
fluid.
The lighter fluid.
Yeah.
Charges are like the lighter fluid.
Yeah, start that spark, get that flame burning.
Yeah. Of course, it got quelled there with the turnover by the Lady Lions. Gives it back to the Queens. A little give and go type of action for the Flying Queens between two of the top players, Cooper and Edgman. It's going to stay with the Flying Queens. Cooper's going to inbound it. Moreno. She drained one earlier, looked real good, but that was way off the mark, air ball. Cooper goes out of the game, and looks like Jessica Metcalf comes in. That's short by Riley Lavender. McMinn tried to crash the board to get it, but it was so short. She couldn't do anything.
Just kind of sense the frustration building up a little bit for the Lady Lions. They need something to happen here. They need to make something happen.
Well, the good news for the Lady Lions is that they let the Flying Queens get out to such a big early lead, but since it's hit 19, they have kind of stopped the momentum at least. Now it's that the hard part is chipping into the 19-point lead. So the silver lining so far is they've stopped that momentum. Now can they actually create their own momentum?
Cooper goes out of the game. Looks like they're trying to put some pressure on those corners, trapping the corners. And maybe SAGU can take advantage of, find the open lady, the open shot. Cooper out, not the threat on the floor anymore. Maybe they could close the gap a little bit, you're hoping.
Yeah, and maybe this is opportunity to try to drive and get some easy paint buckets. Lavender shot from the NAIA logo, which is a long way away. Bad pass by Lavender, trying to get it to McMinn. Got to go with the old fundamental bounce pass there. Slowing it way down. Flying Queens are very content with this 19-point lead. Here comes Edgman, the younger. Wow, that is just talent. That is a very hard shot. And Caitlin Edgman makes it look easy. Through the hands of McMinn as she flashed to the high post. And that's a
Could have been an and one there, but got that one to go with the shooter's roll. Riley Lavender trying to will her team back into this game.
And her banks are open on the weekends. Long distance shot way off the mark by Jessica Metcalf. Metcalf actually is a very accurate three-point shooter. You can see her technique, her mechanics were very good. She comes in shooting 34% from the three-point line. I think she's a specialty shooter. Actually, very interesting when you look at Metcalf's stat line. She's shooting better from the three-point line than she is actually overall from the field. Shooting 33% from the field altogether. Indicative of she's missing the closer range shots. So that you don't see that too much. You can see some of the key players for Wayland Baptist. Edgman with 8 points, but 6 rebounds. Just dominating the paint. Cooper, 15 points, 8 rebounds. Wow. And there's another look around the conference. Science and arts, very good. They're the only team in the conference that has beaten the Queens, and they look like they have a handle on their game with a 15-point lead there in Oklahoma. Yeah, well, I should say at Oklahoma. They're both in Oklahoma City, but the Stars are hosting that game. Back to live action here in the Schaefer Center.
Looks like Cooper's back in the game. And right back to it.
Right back to it.
She just
She's got
makes
17
it look
points.
Really easy.
We're going to put her on record watch. And actually, you know, it's 50 seconds left in the second quarter, so they're going to go to halftime, most likely with a 20-point lead. The freshman, the younger of the Edgman sisters, made that look so easily. And that's Caitlin Edgman. She's got 2 blocks now, 2 very clean blocks. Oh, my. That's off the mark for Cooper. 20 seconds left. Here comes Riley Lavender. Little floater. McMinn couldn't get to it. Under 10 seconds. That's a big shot right there off the glass from the top from Kaylee Edgman, and no good. So the Flying Queens are going to go into halftime with a 20-point lead. And Steve, what does Coach Sons tell his team at this point? Think about that. We're going to go first, toss it down to Will Boone, who's with Coach Cheyenne down on the court, to just collect a couple thoughts about where we are with the Lady Lions. Will, what does Coach have to say?
Thanks, John. Coach, the Flying Queens came out strong in the first half. What adjustments are you making to come out in the second half to come out with a win?
Really, we just need to hit shots and, play better offense, make better decisions. We're playing hard, but we can play harder.
Who are you looking to in the second half to lead this team and motivate the other players?
Really, it needs to be a team effort. There's not one person that's going to do it. They need to do it together, and once they do and find that, then we'll be fine.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Will. Thanks, Coach. And it is. It's going to take the work of the team. I agree with Coach Cheyenne there that I don't know that one person is going to be able to put a 20 point lead on their back and just chip away at it. It's going to take just eliminating all turnovers and then having at this point, probably a plus 50% field goal second half. It's just you're going to have to really shoot the lights out. And
well, I think part of the challenge is they're having a tough time stopping Flying Queens. I mean, they're getting every shot they want. Their offense is running very smooth. You can tell they've got a lot of chemistry. They know where every girl's at on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
And even if they shoot in the 50% or higher, they still got to stop. They still got to stop them, and I think that's part of the challenge.
That would be my third point. Is you got to bring some defensive rebounding to the table. Now, the Flying Queens are not shooting bad, but I tell you, there was about 5 possessions that they had 3 or more. I'm talking about the Flying Queens had 3 or more attempts in one possession. There was one possession that had 6 attempts, one possession that had 5 attempts, and then there was several that had 3 attempts as well. So you've got to stop. Yeah, I mean, they're too good of a shooting team. You can't just let them keep shooting until they make the basket. So you got to crash the boards and take those second chance opportunities away. That right there in itself, I think, will be a little bit of it, not a full answer, but a little bit of answer to what you just said. How do you got to stop them from scoring all the time, right?
Yeah, I mean, they've got 43 points at the half. They're just right on their conference average per game.
Look at that. You see, Wayland Baptist has 13 points off of turnovers. That's just making you pay. And
SAGU has 0,
yeah.
right? So that's a 13-0
right there.
Advantage right there.
And then they have 8 points, and I would dare say it's closer to 12 to 14 points off of second chance opportunities. But stats say 8 points off second, and we only have 1, and that came from a free throw. So, there, 13 plus 7. That's your lead right there. That's your 20-point lead. It's obvious as the nose on your face. Well, we're going to hit up our sponsors for a few messages, take a quick break for halftime. We'll be back in just a few minutes to wrap up the first half and talk about more of the second half action in this Lady Lions matchup against the Flying Queens of Wayland Baptist. You're watching the SAGU Sports Network.
In the recruiting process, we went to a lot of NCAA, D1, D2, D1 AA, FCS, FBS, just all of them. And it's quite a process. And what we like about the NAIA is that's what they're focusing on, is the student athlete and their character and their future, and it's about them.
Honey, have you applied to that school yet?
Not really into purple.
SAGU. Never say no to a lion.
What I've learned the most from golf is to have integrity in everything you say and do.
One of the biggest lessons of that sports impacts my daily life is discipline.
Be a champion of character, it just means to realize first that you're a part of something that's bigger than yourself.
Being a part of NAIA is something that I'm going to keep with me forever because it's not only made me a better athlete, but it's made me a better person.
The NAIA really just cares about their student athletes and just the experience in general at the school, and I think that's really important.
The NAIA stands for, has great core values. One that's most important to me is servant leadership. Being able to serve your community is a huge reason why I chose the NAIA.
I am a champion of character. I am a champion of character.
I am a champion of character.
I am a champion of character.
I am a champion of character.
going to college?
Yep.
SAGU, right?
Nope. Decided to go to Hogwarts.
SAGU. Never say no to a lion.
And we are back live in the Schaefer Center. The Flying Queens of Wayland Baptist University have put on a pretty good show. What we expected, but they are they're over their average, their season average of points. And at one point, we thought they were on a 100-point pace, right? So real interesting to see a good team come in and play better than their averages. A lot of times in games like this, team will tend to play to the level of their opponent. And that's not to throw shade to the Lady Lions, because this is a very young team. The story on the Lions, you look out there and I see 5 young ladies. 4 of them are true freshmen, and 1 of them is a transfer sophomore. So, and none of them played on this floor last year. All brand new to the SAGU program. So this is a incredibly young team that is building chemistry with every possession that you watch. And it's just going to get better and better. Cheney Chambers shoots deep from the 3, and that's a great rebound, and I'm sure that is exactly what Coach Sons was talking about. We got to get rebounds. We got to get offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, get rebounds.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the SAGU Lay Lions come out in the second half. Down 20. It's not insurmountable. They still got a chance that they could maybe chip it away at that lead early, get a few buckets to drop, and maybe they make this a game down the end. Yeah,
it's definitely possible. Now, that's speaking on. I don't believe anything's impossible, but you're not going to do it with poor shot selection like that by Riley Lavender. She can shoot from that middle range. I would have liked to see her take that 17-footer that she had instead of going in on the 2 of the biggest bodies that the Flying Queens are going to be able to throw at you. Flying Queens coming out a little flat in their shots. And the possession before, you saw Jazra Williams playing great defense on the leading scorer for the Flying Queens in Kaylee Edgman, and she got the rebound, took the rebound right away from her. And that's what you're going to need. Now, Caitlin Edgman can do it up close and from way back. You just saw that deep from the perimeter, 3-point shot from Kaylee Edgman.
Flying Queens have too many ladies that can shoot the basketball. The Lady Lions are going to have to tighten up on the perimeter there. Just a little lazy, a little casual getting out there, and they can knock that shot down. Yep, that's right. Jazz Williams comes back with a score of her own, and Cooper throws up a little underhand and does not fall.
Good defense by Williams. Got to hit those easy ones. Briscoe missed it. Good rebound, and there you go. Riley Lavender. Maybe the problem before in the first half that with Riley Lavender, she was just too close. She needs to be 30 feet out. Look how far out she is.
Well, she got
way
a little
back.
fired up too. You see a little fist pump in the air, knock down a three.
Yeah,
she can get it going. You know what? Maybe they might have a chance here.
Yeah.
Just tell that fire starting to brew a little bit.
I love your optimism.
Well, I'm trying to will them. I want them to. I want this to be a game. You know, they got came out down 20. Sometimes it's hard mentally to you come out of the locker room. You know, it's you're trying to get fired up. You're trying to get some mojo going. And it looks like the Lady Lions have come out with a little more fire than they had that first half, showing up a little bit on the defensive boards. They're able to grab that rebound, knock down a three here from Riley Lavender. You know, they're down. They're down 18. So maybe they've got a chance. You know, these next few minutes are really going to be key. If they could stop the Flying Queens here, put a couple stops together, and put a few of their own runs together, you know, this could be a game.
Well, and you see the Flying Queens are taking it seriously, not just assuming a 20-point lead at halftime is going to get them the win. Coach calls a timeout and says, hey, what's going on? We just had a 22-point lead. It's 18 now. Don't start something. Let's cut this off right now, and let's see how it works.
You don't want to let your foot off the gas if you're the Flying Queens. They're going to look to attack here coming out of the timeout.
Great defense by Mary Jo Parker. That's going to be a push, not real push, but that's what they call it, by Jazra Williams. Too much contact from the body, and Williams has got to know, hey, stay in front. She gave up that frontal position on the defense to the leading scorer of the Flying Queens. You can't do that. You just got to stay flat, vertical, and make her shoot over you.
She knocks them both down there.
And that's yet another thing that this team does so well from Wayland Baptist, shoot free throws. Parker drives in, gets it to Riley. Lavender misses off the right. Cheney Chambers tries to get to it, just a little short. Here comes the Flying Queens, methodically marching into a half-court offense. Good pickup and interception for the pass by Jazz Williams. Briscoe gets it out to Lavender. Oh, that's off the side. That was deep in the corner by Cheney Chambers. Chambers trying to chase down Cooper. Cooper chases down the long pass. And the freshman, Caitlin Edgman, is on fire in the second half. They got too many weapons. Too many weapons.
Cooper ran the floor, saved it from going out of bounds, finds the open three. Edgman knocks it down. They got too many weapons on the outside, and SAGU just does not quite have an answer for those shooters. Now, they grab more rebounds. That's a good sign. But now it looks like the Flying Queens are hitting those ladies on the outside, and they're starting to find their groove, knocking down threes. And it's not a winning percentage. It's not a winning equation if you're the Lady Lions.
Yeah, Hayden got the chase down the ball and tried to keep that from being a turnover. And that's going to be Riley Lavender. The hip check. 3 quick fouls on the Lady Lions. Team fouls, that is.
T.J. Bennett came in the game here. Maybe she could provide a little spark coming off the bench.
Oh, that was in and out by a long-range Cooper shot. She's hit a couple of those already tonight. Then just does not leave, stays home, chases down, doesn't get the rebound, but gets herself in the right position. I legitimately think the Flying Queens have 2 cases to be made for the Sooner Athletic Conference Player of the Year.
Well, based on this game, I would agree with you.
Well, no, you look at the stats too. I mean, we saw I can't remember her name from Southwestern Christian, and she was incredible, but doesn't really have the supporting cast that the Flying Queens have. And there are a lot of young ladies on this floor right now that, if they wanted to, they could offer up a lot more points than they do on their average. But Cooper and Edgman, they're going to get theirs. It's guaranteed. And that's what you're looking for in the Player of the Year candidates. Second chance opportunities, third chance opportunities. And I think they're on number 3 in this possession. That is the second try for sure. Autumn Moore pulls down the rebound. That's going to be a tie-up. Actually, they're reporting that as a foul on 15 to Angel Hayden. And that is Lady Lions ball without losing the possession arrow. Here comes Jazz Williams. And that's what she does really well. If you let her get 1 foot inside, she's got a high percentage of conversion on that move. Oh, my goodness.
Man.
She's just on fire. She likes the Schaefer Center, the way it looks. Everything's feeling right.
She's in a zone for sure. She's going outside, going inside. It just doesn't matter. It's all going in the hole.
And
Wayland Baptist foul number 11, Caitlin Edgman.
Caitlin Edgman is having already it's third quarter. She's on her season average. I don't expect she will stop, but it's kind of in the shadows of, and there's Autumn Moore from 3. Got to get a few more of those. But Caitlin Edgman's kind of living in the shadows of this incredible performance by Jenna Cooper. That's from deep in the corner by Moreno. Here comes Briscoe, trying to quicken the pace. She gets in front of everybody, but pulls it back out. Goes to the corner. That's an air ball by Mary Jo Parker. Stays with the Lady Lions. Williams pops out. No pass. Then gets it to Autumn Moore. She's going to slash. Parker again off the mark from three-point land. And that was a good kind of stop of the fast break. The Lady Lions did get back. Jenna Cooper, it just
seems like he put that on, hit that button and just keep replaying that over and over again. It's the same story, same song, same result.
Pretty incredible. Jazz Williams gives good defense, gets the rebound. Moreno stays home. Williams does come down. Here comes Autumn Moore. She sees an opening. That's going to be a foul. No and one off the mark, but she will get 2 free throws.
Attack the defense. That's what you like to see. Take advantage, go on to the line, see if she can earn them here at this charity stripe.
You can see Autumn Moore has 3 points, 2 rebounds.
I like her quickness there.
Yeah, and that's what she does really well. If she can get a step in front of you, you can count. She's going to go to the basket and at least try to make a living from the free throw line. She's a good free throw shooter.
Good decision. It's not really falling from the outside, so she's makes the decision really just to take it to the lane, absorb the contact, and earn two there from the free throw line. Every one of those counts. Every point right now for the SAGU Lady Lions counts, and maybe she can give them a spark here.
Yep. Autumn Moore comes in shooting 71% from the free throw line. That's an excellent percentage. Tilly Beddick takes it all the way down, gets it to McMahon. You would like to see McMahon go straight up with that because she got in jail, and then easy steal. Moore. Off the mark. Oh, nice pass. Moreno to the elder Edgman. Kaylee
started that break with a baseball pass to half court. She's got it all. She is the total package there. She can pass, shoot,
and that's
score.
why I say, you look and you see.
Just got a block right there.
Yeah, she's just having a record type night. And I was going to say it's all over if she makes that. Just go ahead and just keep feeding her the ball. Let her get what she is going to get.
Autumn Moore gets some quality minutes here. She makes some good decisions.
She does, and she plays hard and tenacious every second that she's on the floor. And they're going to give Mary Jo Parker a break with Meg Brady, who actually hit a couple crucial three-point shots early in the game last Thursday against OPSU. Meg Brady actually hit a 40-footer at the buzzer at halftime. It was fun to watch. Off the side of the glass, deep. She's going to shoot again. Brady, actually, she's going to call that a pass. No shot. That's a pass, coach.
It's a pass. Put that on the assist column.
And McMahon pulled that one in, got the easy two. Oh, look at that. That's just veteran know-how. Lower the shoulder and go to the basket by Kaylee Edgman. Shelley goes in. Meg Brady gets the rebound. And Briscoe still trying to push it. She goes in. They're going to call that a block.
That's a good call right there.
There's a nice little Euro type step here. Across the lane, which although I think defender might have been locked to the ground, she had to lean just a little bit to try to get in the way of the Euro step. That's what makes the Euro step so effective. Oh, the pace still real quick, Edgman. Yeah, from McMahon was supposed to be down there on Edgman, and she fell down, which left Edgman wide open for an easy two. Kaylee Edgman has 14, just 4 off of her average mark of 18.
Autumn Moore again, taking it to the hole.
Briscoe read that like a book, went in with the easy steal. And yep, that's going to be on the floor, a little push from Allison Giles. Starting to see some new names off the bench for the Flying Queens.
Looks like 5 fouls are going to be shooting bonus here right at the end of the quarter. Hey, the clock stopped. If you can make these,
Everything's, it's still just a 20-point game. So played that quarter even.
Just haven't quite been able to turn the corner. Right?
Yeah.
They have a couple buckets there, but then it just.
I mean, when you have Jenna Cooper shooting, almost 80% in a quarter, what can you do? Flying Queens just working the ball around, being patient, milking the clock. And that's off the mark. Good rebound by Briscoe, and she's just going to take it coast to coast. Nope, dishes to McMinn. McMinn goes hard, gets the contact from Kaylee Edgman, and that is going to be foul number 3 for Edgman. Not really in this situation foul trouble for Edgman, but you still got another quarter to play.
Yeah, ordinarily you might want to think about taking her out of the game, but when you're up 20, 18 now, it's probably not a big deal.
Yeah, Edgman is well on pace for a double-double. And that shot at the buzzer was no good. SAGU actually they won that quarter. 17-point lead. Started the quarter with 20.
Here, if you're in the huddle here, this is what you're telling your team. Hey, we won that quarter. Maybe we lost. Obviously, we lost. Got down early, but we put a good quarter, solid quarter together there. If we can keep doing that, keep stacking some possessions together, keeping them, at least making them work for the points. You're not going to stop them totally. They got too many weapons, but maybe you make them work a little harder, think about it a little bit, and you come back with your own. And who knows? Who knows what will happen to you?
Well, and also, any silver lining you can pull out of a cloud when you're coaching an all-freshman team, all-rookie team, I like to call them, because there's a couple non-freshmen, but they're new to the team. You're going to try to find those and really hone in on them. And I say, if you would have played this Wayland Baptist team earlier in the year, this would be an easy 45-point lead by now. And that just shows you how much traction that the Lady Lions have made, the gelling and the chemistry that's coming along. And we saw that on Thursday in that great 26-point win against OPSU. But there's just a lot of chemistry disparity between the Lady Lions and this Flying Queens team. I mean, you're looking at a lot of seniors, and juniors are the young ones on the Flying Queens. So, except for the freshman, Caitlin. Oh, my goodness, that is a great bucket. Great bucket by Kaylee Edgman.
It's just what you don't want to happen. You come out, hit a 3, you get that lead down, and then you get a foul there and one. Oh, that hurts a little bit.
Edgman hits that bucket, and she's got 17 for the night. Just 3 more rebounds by the elder Edgman, and she will have a solid double-double.
Autumn Moore from the nearly top of the key three-point line made a great entry pass there. She's really making some solid decisions, distributing the basketball, getting her teammates involved.
Oh, wow. And that's the younger Edgman with the fake in, goes to the outside, the baseline side, and
as
converts.
If one Edgman's not enough,
it's ridiculous.
They bring in another one.
What are you doing to this conference, Wayland Baptist? Making them better, I guess.
Autumn Moore, I tell you what, is
she's
quietly having a solid game, solid second half.
And she did as well on Thursday. She is a very tenacious player, never giving up. McMinn with a big rebound.
So SAGU quietly putting together a little run.
Held her feet there, McMinn did. Just couldn't convert. That would have been a nice conversion. And Caitlin Edgman just gets in the paint. Look how she gets in there. The drop step. And these young ladies are great free throw shooters. She's coming in shooting. Now check this out. Your top 3 players. 73% for Kaylee Edgman. Jenna Cooper shoots 86% from the free throw line and 77 by the she's not human tonight.
What else? What more can you say?
Yeah, just she's an autopilot, and they're going to ring up Briscoe with a charge. Good defense right there by Edgman.
Yep.
Got to the spot.
Feet, got right to the spot.
When your bigs can be that quick, I mean, you got something special. Here comes that's going to be a travel. The Wayland fans not agreeing with that. Here come the Lions. Leads back to 20 after the Lady Lions had cut it to 15. Careless pass by Briscoe. You can see that some of the stamina is just not there. Running out of gas. She's not quitting, but sometimes when you get tired, you make a bad pass. And then that was a really good effort. Could have been a block, but they call it for a foul. And you like two mistakes back-to-back. Bad pass, frustration, foul.
I mean, they had it to 15. You kind of felt like they were maybe making a little run, and then all of a sudden now, a couple bad choices, bad decisions, and now it leads back up to 21. And
Autumn Moore.
If there's a bright spot for the SAGU Lady Lions, it's Autumn Moore in this half. She is, she's definitely having a great game, even though the score's not showing it.
Good rebound by Briscoe, and they're going to get a quick ticky-tack foul on Jenna Cooper, who really can't do any wrong. I don't know that foul qualifies for doing something wrong. Really, it's kind of ticky-tack if you ask me, but no one did. Briscoe gets it to Moore. Tilly Beddick sizes it up, but it's short. She did crash the board. Like to see that. Followed the shot. Trying to get the assist, Cooper did, but that didn't happen. Maybe it comes here. Edgman off the mark. McMinn gets the rebound. I think that is going to be Kaylee Edgman's fourth foul. They're going to say that was more than just getting the feet tied up. And they're going to call Edgman with the foul there on McMinn. That's going to send her over to the bench with well over 5 minutes left in the game. Beddick gets it way up high. Meg Brady. Good get by Autumn Moore.
That was close.
And got a play stoppage by the refs. Not sure. They're going to converse. I'm not sure what happened there. Can't. The Wayland coach is asking the same question.
I'm not really sure what's happening here. Didn't seem to be a foul, or maybe it's a score total, or something's not quite adding up right.
Gets it out to Tilly Bettig, back to Moore in the corner. Here comes Autumn Moore, trying to make something happen. She's just putting the team on her shoulders and say,
she's a one-man wrecking crew in this half.
Yeah, definitely. And doing great work. Oh, Jenna Cooper down on the box with the smaller Tilly Bettig. She likes to pass out. Bettig gets the rebound off the errant shot of Hayden. Meg Brady. That goes in.
Wow.
That goes in. From way downtown, Meg Brady. Hayden.
SAGU Lions got it within 14 here. Let's see what.
Meg Brady pulls down a rebound, doing good things.
Here with a foul. Clock stops.
That's only going to be the third team foul for the Flying Queens in this quarter. A couple more before the Lady Lions get to shoot attempts to score without the clock moving in the form of a free throw. Autumn Moore. She just feels like she's unstoppable. She's the Jenna Cooper offensively for the Lady Lions right now.
May have found something here in this quarter.
And she has got 15 points in the second half, all in the second half. And
well, she's making good decisions all around.
Yeah, 4
she's run
assists,
the floor,
couple rebounds.
Seems to be the.
She gets it over to Tilly Bettig. Bettig off the mark. Briscoe.
Rebound.
Briscoe says she wants a piece of action.
Offensive rebound. I wonder if the Flying Queens might be calling a timeout here.
I think if you see a miss and a score next time, then you've got a timeout coming your way. I think, to be honest with you, and that's, man, what a big shot by the freshman, Caitlin Edgman. If this three goes, it does.
Oh, my.
You might see, he's saying, let's run it. So he's not ready to call the timeout, but it's under double digits for the first time in a very long time. The Lady Lions making something happen in the Schaefer Center. And that's going to be a foul on the best free throw shooter.
Well, that's what good teams do, right? They get the ball in the hands of the best player. They got it to Cooper, drives the lane. Now she's going to try to calm down and get this team settled down by getting to the free throw line, knocks down the first two. John, this is the closest it's been since 5 minutes into the game. The Lady Lions down 10 with 3 minutes left to go in the game.
Oh, great pass by Moore. McMinn couldn't handle it, though. That would have been a perfect opportunity.
She wasn't quite ready. It was there.
That's going to go out of bounds. Smart play by Autumn Moore just to let that go. That would have been a tough athletic move to try to save that when you don't need to. Wayland Baptist up 11. Meg Brady gets it to Tilly Bettig. Bettig gets it out to Briscoe. That's going to be off the Lady Lions. Good defense by Angel Hayden.
We're trying to get McMinn on a post up there. She couldn't quite get good enough position. They wind up turning the ball over there.
Seems to be some really good things happening with Tilly Beddick and Meg Brady in there, but it looks like they may need a little break, and Jazz Williams is going to come in. Oh, you cannot. One thing you can't do is take your eye. Yeah, you can't take your eye off of Jenna Cooper.
Just a dagger.
I mean, if I've ever seen a situation for a boxing one, this is it. But Briscoe comes back with her own three. Lady Lions not quitting at all.
They're not going to go away. They're saying we're hanging around. We're going to try to make this interesting.
JC Briscoe looks like she is exhausted, but digging deep. That willpower just to never say die. Wow.
Well, certainly they've got the effort going. They got a little fire going. You know, it's one of those ones you're hoping it's not a little too late, but they're putting forth a nice effort here in the fourth quarter to do their best to try to get this into a manageable situation here as they come down the stretch. Down 11, just under 2 minutes to go. I mean, you got to figure if they could just get a couple stops. I know it seems to be a tough, tall task trying to stop Cooper. She can hit the ball, drain it from anywhere. But, man, if they could just buckle down a little bit, put some pressure on her. We got a couple here. The Saga Lady Lions they're stepping up.
Yep.
Autumn Moore, floor general, running the floor, max effort. Lady Lions still got a chance here.
Here come the Flying Queens. You got to think they're going to be very deliberate in their shot selection, except when Jenna Cooper touches the ball. And, oh, my goodness, just lights out. That is her 35th point of the game.
Ice cold. No hesitation.
And that was too easy. Bad pass by Autumn Moore. Hayden gets the miss off of Edgman's fast break miss.
Kind of feel like that might have been the nail in the coffin there.
Yeah, I mean, you can't miss from here on out. And they most likely got to be all threes.
Yeah, under a minute here. 16-point lead. Got to feel pretty good if you're the Flying Queens.
No foul call there. Cooper gets away with one. And Flying Queens getting two back-to-back easy buckets for Angel Hayden. No one on her, just easy layups. And this is where you just kind of, you hit the brick wall, you made your run. Oh my goodness. Autumn Moore not quitting. She's got 17, all in the second half. And Flying Queens did a great job against the prolific scorer in Jazz Williams, held her to 9. Cooper can't miss. It's impossible. She doesn't have a miss button.
Certainly not today.
37 points. Meg Brady from long distance looked good. Tilly Beddick gets the rebound. She's going to stop and pop, and it does not go in. Wow, what a run, really. I mean, take away the the last 6 points where there's virtually no defense on any of those scores, and just had to just kind of, it just gave out of gas, really. What a run by the Lady Lions. Something to really build on, and really, Lady Lions won the second half.
They did. They did.
Against number 9 team in the nation. So, I mean, a lot of silver lining to look at in this game, and some great things to take to the locker room and to practice on Monday. Very interesting. Lady Lions. I know they lost. It looks lopsided, but it wasn't a 40-point loss. And the Flying Queens have hung 30 and 40-point losses on teams in this conference. They are just that good. So, wow. Lady Lions making a move.
Yeah, I think if you're Coach Sons, the young team that you have, I think you're proud of the effort. They did win the second half. They could have easily folded. They could have easily just mailed it in, and it could have very easily gone to 30-40. And there was a couple moments in that second half where you thought it might go that way. And, plays with like Autumn Moore that came in and just righted the ship a little bit and held her team, willed her team there in that second half. So a lot of positives that you can build on again. The young team. It's one of those, wins you take, and you got to build on it.
Jenna Cooper, definitely player of the game, but got to be player of the conference just from that game. And conference player of the week at least, and that puts her really high on my list, and I would suspect on the list of the voters for player of the year. Not just that one performance, but she's been really performing all year long, and that is going to tremendously boost her points per game average, and I suspect she'll be in that 20 point per game, which is incredibly high in the Sooner Athletic Conference.
Well, to have a player like that, especially down the stretch here as you're coming down these conference games, to have just a leader and can do it all, and a special player like that, you lean on those players down the stretch in these, when a push comes to shove and you start getting these important games, and she's the type of player that's going to take them and get them over the finish line there. What a player.
Yeah.
What a game.
Yep. Still some games left for the Lady Lions to put together to make a run and get some wins to get in the postseason. I think if, as crazy as this may sound, the freshman led team of the Lady Lions, they have a strong opportunity to get in the postseason. And if they do, they're the kind of team that could kind of shock you. And they're learning from every game right now in real time. Every possession, you can see the wheels clicking and beginning to turn in the favor of just great results for the Lady Lions. So that was a lot of fun to watch. Coach Sons doing some great work with this young team. Well, that was the first part of our doubleheader. The next, or part two of this event, is about to start up here in 20 minutes. We will be back in about 16 minutes from a little break between games here. So you're not going to want to miss a marquee matchup in today's Sooner Athletic Conference, and that is your Lions playing host to the Pioneers of Wayland Baptist University. And these guys have had nothing but great play in the Schaefer Center. So don't pay attention to the record. It's the Sooner Athletic Conference. Anything can happen, and your Lions are going to have to play a big-time game today to walk away with a win. We'll be back in just a few minutes with our thoughts on the men's game. You're watching the SAGU Sports Network. Yeah.